For the 26th straight year, the City of Wichita's Finance Department has been recognized with a national award. We have our Chief Budget Officer, Mark Manning, here with us today to tell us more about it. Mark, first, congratulations.
Thank you, Laura Gale.
Will you tell us the name of the award?
The award is the Government Finance Officers Association, or GFOA, Distinguished Budget Award.
And so tell me, what did you guys win it for?
We won it for the 26th consecutive year, and what the award demonstrates is professional excellence in preparing the budget. They judge us in a number of categories, and the review is done by peers, in other words, professionals in the budget industry, governmental budget industry. And they judge us in a number of areas, for example, financial planning, readability, whether we present policy issues for the governing body to make appropriate decisions. And again, we were judged in those areas and determined this year to be an award winner. We're very proud of that.
You should be, definitely. And I understand there were a couple of areas of the budget where you guys received special recognition.
Yes, we received special recognition for our work in performance measures and also for our work in capital improvements. And those two areas are very, very limited as far as the number of cities that win those awards. In fact, I think last year only 18 cities were recognized for performance measure special recognition, and I believe only 6 were recognized for capital special recognition. So we're very happy to have received both of those awards.
And so what exactly did we do in those two areas to really make ourselves stand out?
Basically, both those areas are demonstrative of the fact that we have made special effort to explain our city budget in terms of what performance we provide for the dollars that are spent. And we spend a lot of time trying to demonstrate to citizens and to policymakers what they receive for the dollars that we spend in terms of performance that we provide. And we put a lot of emphasis on that, and I think it's demonstrated by this award.
And you said capital improvements is the other one?
Yes, we try to demonstrate the impact on the operating budget of capital improvements. That's an area that sometimes probably isn't as fully developed as it should, but it's a very important area, and we spend a lot of time making sure that the appropriate information about the operating impact of capital improvements is included in our budget document.
And for people who aren't familiar with what that means, could you give us a couple examples of capital improvements?
Sure. Capital improvements are big things like buildings or streets or bridges, and often there are operating costs associated with those capital projects. Sometimes it takes new employees for new buildings and things of that nature, and it's important to account for those, and that's something we strive to do.
Any idea how many cities were competing for this award?
Well, there's approximately 18,000 municipalities in the United States, and of those 18,000, approximately 1,000 win the GFOA Distinguished Budget Award, and we're, of course, one of those 1,000. But maybe what's even more exclusive, as I mentioned earlier, the number of cities that receive special recognition is literally a handful, and we're in that category, so we're really excited about that.
So why should this matter to citizens?
Well, I think what it means is that our budget document is prepared with our citizens and our policymakers in mind. We try to take difficult concepts and we try to identify the things that are necessary to make budgetary decisions, and we try to do that in a very readable format so that it enhances our transparency, and we believe it actually enhances our engagement efforts, and that's very important.
And so if anybody out there wants to check out the budget documents, where can they go to do that?
Well, the budget documents are available at our city website, www.wichita.gov, and they're under the Finance Department. And of course, the budget documents that we have out there are the adopted budget for 2014. We're currently in the process of preparing the budget for next year, and obviously that's not out there, but last year's budget is available, and it's again at www.wichita.gov.
And then will you just give us kind of the highlights of when we'll have a chance to look at the next budget?
We are currently in the budget development process, and we would anticipate attending District Advisory Board meetings in June and disseminating information. We're also planning on having a social media town hall in the next week or so, in which we would be soliciting community feedback.
Mm-hmm. And then the council approves the budget when?
The council receives the budget in July each year. The city manager presents it, and they adopt it by the second week of August each year.
All right. Anything else you wanted to add?
Well, like I said, we're just real excited about this award, and we think it demonstrates professional excellence, and it also helps us with our transparency and engagement.
Well, thank you so much for all the hard work that you guys do.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this City 7 News Now Update.